Hi folks, we're back. This is Lauren with Violet Flame Energyworks. Thank you for coming on back to the channel. And we are reading from the Oracle card deck, Wisdom of the Oracle by Colette Baron-Reid. As you guys all know, she's one of my favorite Oracle creators, and she's actually coming to Austin next month, and I'm excited to go to her conference because she's really got some. First, she's a psychic, which I actually didn't know until recently. So she does a lot of psychic readings, and she also has a lot of tips on how to interpret cards, and she's awesome. So anyway, let's get into our card pull. I want to tell you guys, if you missed the first video, that's going to be where you actually choose the card 1, 2, or 3. Click in the link below, kind of get in a comfortable position and concentrate on the cards and pick the number that actually is whichever one of the cards calls to you. And then, we're ready to turn them over and give you your messages right now. Also, for new subscribers, we do Tarot Oracle, and we're also going to be doing crystals. So I'm very excited to share the journey that I've been on over the last year and a half, learning about crystals, crystal energy, how they work with our energy fields, how they work on our bodies. So I've chosen some really pretty ones here to connect with the cards. Feeling a little soft and easy today. As you notice, I've got my rose quartz celestite, a lot of angelic stuff laid out today because I was just kind of feeling angelic and soft energies and all that fun stuff. So let's go with card number 1. This is actually an apophyllite. It is a stone that is associated with the crown chakra, and it encourages better. When you meditate with this stone, it kind of encourages better relationship with your higher self and helps you kind of get out of your own way and connect with spirit and the angelic realm. So beautiful stone, real pretty. Later on in the month, we're going to have some crystal sales, so you guys come on back and see that. All right, card number 1, here we go. For those of you who pulled card number 1, oh, this is beautiful. Round and round is your message. Okay, so if you notice on this, we have sort of the sacred geometry of almost the shell effect on this card. This card says to me that, life is a cycle. Everything that happens in our life, if you really think about it, is cycles of growth, cycles of happiness, cycles of pain. And this is kind of asking you to be accepting. It's a very gentle energy to me that's softly saying almost whatever is going on will pass, whatever, comes will go. It's also encouraging you to take a look at maybe some cycles that you have had in your life, and maybe if you're tired of going around and around in them, maybe it's time to look at them and see how you can break them. So if you've got bad cycles, or you've got something that just keeps happening, take a look at it and say, why does this keep happening to me? And here's a soft energy asking me to take a look at the cycles of my life. I feel acceptance. I feel like it's also asking us to accept these cycles, because there are ups and there are downs, and that is part of the circle of life, of course. So that's a very good one. And then from the more shadow side, I get, it's a good idea to take a look at maybe something that you might want to break. Maybe something that a cycle or a situation in your life you just keep repeating. So take a look at that. Okay, here's an aqua aura quartz. Love this one. This is actually, people are very controversial about this stone. This is a actual regular quartz, but it has been treated with precious metals. Little specks of gold, little specks of silver. I think it's mostly gold specks, actually. But the thing is, I feel, and there are some stones that I do feel are so jacked around with that, they just kind of, their energies sort of die. I don't feel that about aqua aura. There's something about it. This and spirit quartz. I'll have to show you guys a spirit quartz next week. But when it's been treated, I still feel like it's got its angelic. This is actually going to be a throat chakra stone. However, it's an aura, enhancing stone as well. So if you meditate with this stone and you put them around you, it puts you in a better mood. It clears your aura of negative energy. Again, connects you with your higher self, kind of like the apophyllite. So this is kind of a uplifting reading today. Okay, so let's see what number 2's got. All right, you've got a leg up. It's this cute little bear and a mama bear. Okay, so a leg up is really encouraging you to take the opportunity to let somebody help you. You know, in our life, we all also sometimes feel like we can do it all, and we just hate it. I mean, I know this is kind of what I'm going through right now. I feel like I'm doing it all. I'm doing everything. I'm working on my business. I'm working on this. I'm running the household. I'm doing this. And I don't often take somebody's help because I feel like I can almost get it done faster myself. And that's a view that a lot of us have. So on this card, how this represents to me is allow a stronger influence to assist you. Whether that's a family member, whether it's a spiritual belief, you know, something bigger, larger than you, because, you know, this bear is obviously a larger mama bear and this is a baby bear. Allow someone to give you a leg up on your emotions, on your life, on your forward motion. You don't have to do it all yourself. Let's see, what else? You know, and if you notice in this card, the bears are kind of out in the cold. So that kind of gives me a sense. This little bear even has a little icicle on his foot. That, yeah, you may be feeling out in the cold. You may be feeling alone, like there isn't anyone that is assisting you, or that you're all alone in the world, or you're all alone in a project that you're working on, or just all alone in your own head. This card really encourages me in a soft, beautiful way to allow someone in, allow an energy in to lift you. Again, if it's a mom, this bear just feels nice and warm and cuddly. Allow someone to give you a mental hug also, you know, even if you don't have anybody physically to give you a hug right now. Just take a breath and think about the people that do love you, because you're not in your life alone. Don't do that. Okay, and this is a rhodochrosite. Last week when I talked to you guys, I was talking about this stone, which is a rhodonite, very, very similar in pronunciation. Also pretty similar in energy, actually. This one, as I said last week, this rhodonite tends to be, to me, a little bit more of a, getting a ring light reflection here, which I really don't like, but we're going to have to deal with that little eyeball on the stone there. This one is more deep trauma. This is a great healing stone for deep trauma, deep childhood stuff. This feels like a more dense energy to me. Is a little bit softer. It's gorgeous, gorgeous chunk. I got this at one of my suppliers when I went to the Tucson Gem Show. Again, we'll have a bunch of these on sale at the end of the month. Shameless plug. But this is a softer energy, but it also it works with transmuting pain out of the energy body. So if you are hurting in your heart in a kind of it's a more gentle stone, whereas this one works, I think this one digs deeper. You know, this is like, are you ready to do your shadow work? This one is, you know, I'm sad. I want it to kind of, this is for my grief. I feel like I want to kind of lose that sad feeling in a slow, gentle, vibrational manner. So this one vibrates a little bit differently to me, but it's a beautiful stone, and I love the detail on that. This is a raw piece. Pretty rare too, actually. They're hard to come by, really. I've got a few cool pieces of them, but okay, number 3, let's go. Let's not forget our cards here. Number 3, oh my goodness. I love this card. We've gotten this before in one of the readings, I think. So, of course, all of you have heard of the yin and yang energy, the energy of the masculine and the feminine. Yeah. Nothing could strike me stronger on this card than the in your face asking you to embrace the feminine. You know, we have the beautiful flowing nature, soft rose petals, pinkness. Oh, doesn't it look pretty next to my pink? Ooh, gonna light my hand on fire. Doesn't it look pretty next to my pink stuff? Oh, I love it. I love it. Yeah, this bowl is an offering. This shows you that hey, you need to really offer up your more feminine side. And I don't mean, you know, in a weird way. I'm saying all of us, all humankind is made up of masculine and feminine. And these days, a lot of us are, those roles are changing. As I begin to watch some of these channels that I watch, and Teal Swan is one of them. She's one of my favorite people to watch. She talks a lot about the masculine and the feminine and how it's just getting blurred, and not in terms of gender, just in terms of behavior. The feminine energy is, a lot of women are adapting more of a yang energy, and the yin is leaving, you know, and men are becoming more, you know, emasculated because of society. So before I go off on a soapbox tangent, I just want to kind of, I don't know why that one I reacted so. I think it's because I just have been learning about this recently and I'm really passionate about it. But I want to set the record back straight in our society, in our universe, about where we all belong in terms of just our inner feminine and inner masculine side. And this card is encouraging you, number threes, to, you know, do you have something in your past that caused you to kind of lose yourself and lose your feminine energy, and maybe, you know, get hardened, and maybe you had to be cynical or you've become jaded. So this is asking you to, this is offering up the feminine to you and saying, remember your feminine side, remember the softness, remember how that is part of your human makeup, and don't forget that. You know, it's a huge, oh gosh, you know, I knew that the dogs would begin barking the minute I do this reading. So, wondering if I have to close the door. Okay, maybe not. Okay, we'll put up with two really loud collies for now. No, I'm gonna close the door. So, hold on one second there, folks. This is live TV. Okay. I could be all serious about it, and you know, but those guys are funny. Actually, in one of my videos, I'll probably even show. I call them guys. They're girls. All three of them are girls, and the two right now are barking, and they're feminine. They're girls. So we're talking about feminine energy. Yes, don't forget to embrace the feminine energy. By that, you'll know the difference when you're feeling like you're acting tough or tougher than you want to be, or taking on something where you feel like you really need to get out there and hustle. That's more of a masculine. The feminine energy is more receptive, it's softer, it feels good, it's the emotion, it's the vulnerability. So number threes, don't forget your vulnerability, please. Let's try and, you know, take the messages from Spirit that we have here today, and they're all great messages. I'm having a really good feeling about all of them for you all. So I would like to, with that, leave you and say I will be back next Wednesday. If you guys have any comments, please leave them in the little comment below. I'm going to do the thing where everybody goes, click below. I love doing that. Click below to subscribe to my channel, and we're going to get some tarot readings coming up here for weeks. We're going to do daily readings. We're going to do crystal sales. Fun, fun, fun. And thanks again for you guys joining me. Thank you to my Facebook people, Facebook fans, and thank you for all my new subscribers. I will see you guys all next week. You have a good one. Bye-bye.